It's the National Football League on EA.
Game 1 of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide, out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Pressure, gets there, and down he goes. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Jackson up top again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Ravens first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed and move the sticks.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. That's over the middle and caught by Rice.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got his man at the 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And in motion is Brown. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the... Up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
In motion comes Walker. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Fourth down, Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off. Crazy. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's complete to Rice. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing Jackson. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And it goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Going up top and looking for Flowers. So we are at halftime here in the Thursday night opener of the NFL campaign as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good matchups in that 1 o'clock Eastern window. It'll be noon at Soldier Field in Chicago, and a big test for the Bears, as they'll have to contend with the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Cleveland Browns. And one final game to highlight. We wrap things up on Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the LA Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback Lamar Jackson. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. That's over the middle, complete to Brown.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Mahomes now to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. In motion comes Walker. On play action, here's Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Again, it's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, You've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC up. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw. Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice, touchdown KC. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Throwing again, that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6. And now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now whistles and a timeout. Bateman is the motion man. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. In motion comes Walker. Off the play fake, Jackson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to...
And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. To the sideline, caught by Worthy. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They put Kelce in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They put Kelce in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut into that lead. Here comes Hill on the return. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
They'll come up to to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Henry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. And in motion is Brown. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Now whistles and a timeout. 3rd and a yard. They're going to go right back to Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Now Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelce. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw again. Got a man. It's Kelce. Complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. Now 2nd and inches. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Motion man is Rice. 1st down throw, Mahomes to the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Mahomes now on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. One last shot now for Mahomes. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5. So it's a win